Hey, welcome to another edition of Reverend Health's I Can't Even Meals. Before I start, if you like these videos, if you like these recipes for lean and green recipes, the whole idea is that I try to, or we, there's people behind me, try to make recipes of conventional things that we've made before. Like today we're gonna make latkes, which is funny, but we're gonna make latkes, but we're gonna try and do it in a lean and green fashion. So if you're on the 5-in-1, they should be 5-in-1 compliant. You've got all the measurements in there. If you're on keto, if you're on paleo, if you're on Whole30, again, all of these should be low glycemic, kind of serve a general purpose of people who are trying to be healthy, but still want to do some fun traditional things and really want to enjoy food. So if you like this video, then go to the Reverend Health YouTube page, click subscribe and the little bell, and you'll get notified each week of the videos that I post there. And then I'm going to, seriously, in the next little bit, I'm going to have some edited videos in there as well. But today I'm making latkes. So if you don't know what a latke is, I mean, I sort of knew what a latke was, but I didn't really. It's like a potato pancake. And so typically, again, this is the Googles because I am from Arkansas and I was raised Baptist. So I have no experience with the latke, but it was fascinating. I ran across it on Pinterest. When I looked in my refrigerator, I saw I had cauliflower rice, chicken, eggs, and I had almond meal flour, and I kind of found this recipe. I thought that was really fun. So latkes don't normally have chicken in them. They're normally a potato pancake. They're normally potatoes. While they're a vegetable, they're really high on the glycemic index, and they're typically deep fried as well, or fried in some way, which makes them crispy and delicious, but also not the greatest. And hey Marie, thanks for playing. Hey, if you're on and want to say hi, say hi. I'm gonna try and see it from where I am. But the interesting thing is cauliflower. The reason I use it so much is because it can substitute for the things that actually don't serve our bodies well. So I am going to make not only cauliflower latkes, I'm going to add chicken because I wanted some extra lean protein in there. I've got some body goals where I need some extra protein, so I'm just going to try this. And in the recipe, it suggests to put this on a stovetop. However, I have an air fryer, so I'm going to do the air fryer and then I'll show you what it looks like after. But if you have any questions along the way, let me know. So the first thing is I have half of an egg in here. I'm just going to mix it up one more time. I have half of an egg in here. This is going to be so super simple. It's going to be like 3 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna put the almond flour, so I have 1/8 cup. If you are part of Optavia and you have rosemary, those crackers, you can actually crunch those up and make this part of the binder. But I have 1/8 cup of almond flour, and try to get the kind that's blanched, that's really fine. It's just better for baking and stuff. So I'm gonna mix that in, and then I'm gonna add the cauliflower rice. So I have 1 1/4 cup. This is for just me, myself, and I. I'm always going to tell you that I'm single until I'm not, and that day, that person is going to be here with me. And they're going to be cooking with me, I hope, anyway. That's what I would like to have happen. All right, and if you know of a guy who wants to cook with me, let me know. All right, so super easy, right? Mix that in there. The next thing I'm going to add in, you can do rotisserie chicken. If you cook protein for if you cook protein for the week, you can use it in a variety of ways. You don't have to have chicken and broccoli or chicken and salad. You can do stuff like this where it's a little bit creative. So you've got cauliflower rice, egg. This is only 3 ounces of chicken here that I cut up. And the reason I'm running late, if you follow me on the Instagrams, which is under Reverend Health, you'll see that I said we were gonna start this whole thing at 5:15, but at 5:13, I almost cut my thumb off. So cutting the chicken. But fortunately, I caught it before anything happened, which was great. So see, it's kind of getting to be that consistency where you can kind of make a cake out of it. Let's see, Marie, love your little dino tee. Thank you. This has been really popular today, by the way. It's a little crop top. I'm 42. I don't care. I don't. Sorry, that's a side note, but if you want it, it's at at Marshall's, if you want one too. There's also one with tacos, but they didn't have my size, which made me so sad. All right, so now we have 1/8 cup of red onion that was diced, and then we have salt and pepper here. And that, y'all, that's it. That's literally the whole thing. It's a super basic recipe. This is interesting as far as the texture is concerned. Let's see if it works. See that? All right, so air fryer. So I'm gonna try this again. I don't know if this is gonna work over here. Before I put them in the air fryer, because I'm just gonna have to show you after, because you don't want to wait around for 9 minutes. When I put them in the air fryer, it's gonna be 380 degrees for 9 minutes, and then I'll take a picture and I'll show you after. But for the dipping sauce, normally there's like applesauce, which is really high glycemic, or there is sour cream, which is heavy on the fat and just not as great as maybe Greek yogurt. So instead of just doing plain Greek yogurt though, which again, because I'm from Arkansas, I have no idea if there's like a rule about this or something, but I'm gonna put just an 1/8 of a teaspoon of ranch powder. Not that dumb, sorry. Let's see. So that is like just this little guy right here, like the littlest one of ranch powder. So you could do Hidden Valley if you want to. I did Simply Organic because I went a little bougie. Sometimes I shop a little bougie. Sometimes, not all the time. All right, and then literally just mix that up. You could use plain Greek yogurt though. This is, I don't know how to say it. Fage? Does anybody know how to pronounce this? Brittany Dynamite. I'm looking forward to talking to you later, Brittany. Oh my gosh. Oh. All right. Obviously, if you were serving this to people, you would put it in a different container. But that's why it's I can't even, right? All right. So instead of traditional, like put my hands in it, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my grandmother's spoon. And instead of showing you over the top, I'm just gonna like, okay. See that? I'm gonna make a patty out of it. Oh, that sound. Can you hear the sound? It's all squishy. It's kind of gross. Oh, you know what would have been good? I probably should have drained the water from the cauliflower. As I'm feeling this, it's a little moist. It's not a great word. Can't believe I said it out loud. I probably should have said wet, but then that's not great either. Okay, so it looks like a little hamburger patty. Oh, but before I do that, oh geez, I'm gonna have to like wash everything after I'm done. That's why I like process. All right, spray pan, the bottom like that. That's it. That's the only oil, instead of it being like a couple tablespoons of oil. That's it. All right. Again, Patty, does anyone want to say anything? Is everybody having a good hump day? I love doing this on hump day because I get to say hump day out loud. Has anybody, like I think it was like for Jewish people, the latke, from what I was reading, is used during Hanukkah to celebrate the, oh, you guys already forgot. Oh, something about lamps in the temple. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought I was gonna memorize the fact and I didn't. I tried so hard. I'll try and put like a history of them in there, but I think there's something about like Polish latkes as well, so I don't know who owns them or if that's even a thing of owning them. All right, does anybody have, if no one has any questions, this is a really short video because of how simple this is. But okay, so one thing I will say, if you're on the 5-in-1, just remember this is a full lean and grain. So you've got your full lean because you have the chicken and the egg, and you've got the Greek yogurt, which can count as part of that on the vegetarian list. And then you've also got your full green with cauliflower. All the condiments are counted for. So this is kind of a fun one that you might not expect. Maybe great around the holidays with your family. And I'm taking longer than I probably need to with this, just because that's it. I think because it's so simple. All right, so I'll stick this in a 380-degree air fryer, and then I'll take pictures and I'll show you what it looks like. Later. All right, hope you guys are having a great night. I'll talk to you later. Bye.